I want to make a video today about the fact that everything is figureoutable. It's a quote by Marie Forleo, and it's actually, I believe, her book, Everything is Figureoutable. I haven't read it, but I like the saying. And I want to talk about that today in light with some questions or some things that we've had with some of our amazing FLC students, and especially the ones that are newer in business, sometimes go through these things for the first time, and it's always exciting, and that's why I want to talk about it today. Figureoutable. What does that mean? It means that everything has a solution. You can figure out a solution for every single challenge. So what that means is that, and this is very important for those of you who are in business or want to go into business, that you have the solution focusedness. And what that means is that you focus on solutions, not on the problems, not on, oh, this is a thing that I didn't expect, what to do now, and then be frustrated about it or feel certain feelings around it, because that's the nature of an entrepreneur's job, that you are going to face challenges, and you're going to face many challenges, but the challenges aren't going to feel as challenges if you are solution focused and you figure out, okay, this is what's going on right now, how can I solve it, how can I fix it? And that is so super important. And the really cool thing that I've realized, and I realized that very early on in my entrepreneurial journey, because of the level of service that we were doing, is we were running an event which is called Launch Your Business in 5 days. And in that event, we were in 5 days helping people to get their business, online business, automated and launched within those 5 days. So it was very long days, and it was very incredible. And it was people from all around the world, from different backgrounds and different types of businesses and different levels of techiness. And sometimes, as they would claim, I'm not technical at all, tech savvy, and then we would be able to do that. So what happened is, people come in on day one, we train them every day, step by step, we go through all of the different things together, and then after usually the second day, they had tremendous breakthroughs about how simple it is to build a landing page and how much everyone can do that, and with the right guidance and the right patience and assistance, and specifically the right teaching, doesn't matter how not techy you are, you'll be able to do it. Like, one of the things that Seth always says is that if you can click on the mouse, you can build a business. And so we see people experience that. And then after that, day number 3, more technical stuffs. And actually, it's very funny, because once you set it up once, it's there to serve you for the rest of your life. And even if you want to set up different businesses, you can just kind of copy and paste the methodology. And that's why we work with structures, meaning that once you learn how the structure works, you can apply it to many different projects, many different businesses, and all the rest of it. So that was in there. And then on the 4th day, a lot of the time people start making money already, and then the 5th day is like how everything comes together, people are launched, and it was super exciting. And it was really at that event where I really started to learn what solution focusedness is, because imagine yourself, you're in a room with around 25 entrepreneurs, different levels of backgrounds, different countries, different regulations or whatnot, different ideas, and then you just have to make sure that with a group of a couple of people only, like was usually me and then a co-trainer and then usually like 2 team members or something like that, we would be able to get everyone launched and knowing what to do. It's not just, oh, we get something out there that was just random and generic. No, it was specific, beautiful, in alignment with what the entrepreneurs wanted and with what their countries allowed as well, in terms of which platforms or which payment systems can they use and stuff like that. And so in those days, the biggest thing, and I want to share this specifically with you guys, because I know it's going to absolutely make a difference, and this was the biggest learning that we always shared with them, is to say, write this down on a big piece of paper, and I want you guys to write it down as well, write it down below, but actually grab a piece of paper, write it down, put it on your wall, is everything is going to be okay. And so what we did in those events is we served with a smile. We were super happy, super excited, as we always are, because it's just our natural state and is our natural state. But then when a problem arises, we say, hey, remember, what do you say to each other? Everything's gonna be okay. And then we just sit down behind our computer, we just help them out. It's like, yeah, everything's gonna be okay. Okay, let me see, what kind of error is this? Interesting. We're gonna find a solution, don't you worry. And we try some things, didn't work. It's like, no worries, we're gonna find a solution, and then you find the solution. And it was that particular part that really was a huge learning for so many people, that when they saw us operating like that, like everything just positive and solution focused and operating with a smile, that they also started to take on those traits in their own life. And they would then say throughout, the long days, we had days from 9 a.m. till 3 a.m., right? Because we had to do a lot of stuff. And then in those days, we were not just helping them do their business well, but also helping them completely transform their mindset in the terms of how do you deal with certain things in life and in business. And that was very, very, very powerful. And my message specifically today is that you realize that whether you are in business or whether you're not in business, you're gonna find challenges, you're gonna find difficulties, things that you've never seen before. And you basically have two choices. Number one is that you're like, oh my goodness, this is a problem. You focus on the problem and then the problem expands. Or you say, hey, this is a challenge, exciting. How am I gonna solve it? Everything's gonna be okay. Let's find the solution. And then you find the solution. And also, and I said this to one of our clients today, is that even if the solution is not yet the permanent solution, but it's a way how you can move forward, progress over perfection, write this down, then it will allow you to continually progress. And that builds your entrepreneurial muscle. Also a life muscle, but specifically in entrepreneurship, an entrepreneurial muscle. You gotta be able to be positive and know that the solution is there. Like, people have faced what you are facing already 5 million times. So there's a solution out there, and it's not gonna stop here. So if anything, what I want this video to teach you or share with you is that everything is gonna be okay. Everything is figureoutable. Be positive, have a smile, and say to yourself as well, like, hey, I'm gonna find a solution. Focus on the solution, not on the problem. And with that, you're building your skill, you're building your entrepreneurial muscles, and you're gonna find not only that the solutions come so much easier, but you're also gonna find that you have way more joy in the journey, and it's just incredible. And you look at a challenge, you're like, interesting, let's tackle this. So I hope this video would help you. Comment below what your learnings are, and I see you guys tomorrow. Ooh, ha, ooh.